Hello? Hello?
Zombie, zombie, zombie. I say
Hi. I like this song too much to not sing along to it a little bit, so you get a little bit of alien, a little bit alien karaoke there. I hope you're all doing well. Hello, Doug. Hello, Tex. Hello, Crowpen. Welcome on in. I hope you're all having a wonderful middle of your week, whether you are sort of ahead in the time zone in Thursday or whatever. I hope you're doing well. It's a good song. It's a great song. It's a great song. Okay? Listen, I love the Cranberries. I mean, obviously. I love the Cranberries. Zombie is the one that's the most fun for me to sing. The sort of like higher pitched like whisper singing is very difficult for me for the other ones. This one's just fun for me to sing. This song might just become my go-to karaoke song. I love it so much. Today we're starting a new rig. If you saw my tweet about it, you would know we're starting a new rig today. I have permission to stream this work, but I have not yet gotten permission from the VTuber to say who this is specifically. I hope that I do, but if I don't, then you'll just have to wait and see. They've been specific enough with me to say I don't want to be tagged in Twitter posts. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is all just a secret. I don't know, but I do have permission to stream it because I always put that on my commission sheets. If I can't stream it, I usually include an additional fee just because I do a lot of streaming. It would really affect my workflow. But yes, I'm very excited about this model. It's very interesting in a lot of ways that I'm excited to get to rig. Namely, we have like these like flames. We have like flames in the ears and on the tail and in this little cage here, and I'm gonna get to do some effects animation. It's gonna be cool. Also, I believe Minky just left the room, and I'm gonna just very quickly close the door. I dare not interrupt her when she is lounging in the afternoon sun, but if she does leave, it's good for me to just close my door. That way, she doesn't come back in here and try to play with me when I cannot play with her. It makes me sad. Yes. So today we're gonna be doing some eye rigging, but before we get into eye rigging, I need to set up more parameters. You can't really see them. I've got over here behind chat the parameters over here. We just have the default ones, so I need to add all of the additional parameters that I made a little Google sheet for. It's like a little CSV file. And I need to populate this with a bunch more parameters. So let's do that. I've not done it yet today on this model, so I'm hoping that the work I did will actually go through. Sometimes it does not go through. So we will see. I'll keep chat off while I'm doing this. Also, let me know, is the music too loud? If it's too loud, let me know. I think it's okay for the volume, but I moved some stuff around in my like OBS docs. So I'm like, hey Spotify, are you too loud? I don't know. I adjusted some sliders in another vain attempt for me to be able to hear Zbat louder. I'm constantly trying to hear my dog talk to me. I'm always talking over him because he's too quiet. Anyways, I'm gonna import some CSVs here. CSV. The music may be a bit loud, but not a lot. I'll turn it down a little bit. I like to yap, so this is a yapping stream first. And you know what? I'll turn it down a little bit in Spotify so I can hear myself think a little bit. Oh! Scare me! Oh, Ada the Invader, you scared me. Welcome on in. Hello. You got me good. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. If you don't know me, I am Beezy. I'm a little Jersey Devil VTuber, though. This Halloween season, I'm looking a little glorptacular, I will say. I'm looking a little alien, a little extraterrestrial, if you will. Ada, if you have to head out and do some post-stream care, I know streaming can take a lot of energy out of you, and I'm sure, you know, you got stuff to take care of, You are not compelled to hang out unless you would like to. But thank you very much for thinking of me as somebody to raid. I appreciate it. This goes in here. I'm moving all of the mouth forms into the correct places. This is for the head. These are the V-Bridger forms. I love organizing my file. Would be funny if a little alien on a spring popped out of your forehead and bounced around. Wouldn't that be so silly? What a vivid imagination you have. It would be crazy if the back of my head opened up. Oh! Thank you for the bits. Hello. Hi, Chill Cow. Wow. First time chat and 100 bits.
Thank you.
I like to see it. Thank you very much. And a fan of organization. You are welcome here. We were getting another cover of Zombie in here? We just listened to a metal cover of Zombie. I know I have multiple of them on this playlist. To be getting it right one after another is kind of crazy. I like the other one a little bit more. But I like the song too much to skip it, even if it's a repeat. Okay, so we got the first one. So that's most of the head. Second one. It should be like expression and expression physics. More zombie. I mean, it's Halloween too. It's kind of very funny to me how zombie is like a very, very common Halloween playlist song. And I'm never complaining about listening to this song, but it's not really about zombies, guys. You know that, right? Like, you know it's not about like it's about the Troubles. You understand that it's about the conflict, the historical conflict of Northern Ireland, the Troubles. It's not about actual zombies. You know? I'm sure somebody's made a Minecraft parody where it's more about Minecraft zombies. What are you? Bug, please say psych. Okay. Please say psych. I hope you're doing good, Bug. Hi, Bug. I love Dairy Girls, the show Dairy Girls, so much.
Hello
and
there.
I love the Cranberries. I think that Dairy Girls definitely like reminded me of like, oh, the Cranberries. I love the Cranberries. Oh, the music, because they use their music in the show Dairy Girls. Oh, you sent me that playlist. I'm definitely gonna listen to it later whenever I get sick of listening to this playlist, for sure. But I was looking for Halloween playlists to like listen to on like YouTube or something, and so many of them started with, not so many of them, like at least one of them started with Zombie. And I was like, I love this song, but it's not a Halloween song. Show it. It's right here. It's right there. All right. So we are organizing. We've got the hair, or at least most of the hair. I'm blinded by the light. Oh, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Oh! Give it back. Oh my, did you see that? Did you guys see that for a second? That was so scary. You saw me without my glorp face paint on for a second there. That's that's so funny. I'm gonna just import the rest of these. Oh no, it didn't go through. Why didn't it go through? Oh, okay. It's because I already have body parameters, I think, is the reason that it didn't go through. All right, let me see. Let me see that CSV file. Let me see that. Where is it? Give me that CSV file. I gotta fix it. Which one was it? It's this one. Isn't this fun? Isn't this the most fun part of rigging? I can't even make this like larger for you guys to see. This is a notepad file. I'm just gonna go in here and delete the body X, Y, and Z and save that. Let's try that again. Let's try that one. No! It wasn't even that was the problem. It wasn't even that was the problem. Oh god. Oh, I see. So the problem here, I tried to get a feature implemented onto my stream where I could zoom in so you guys could see stuff better. Like you could read this tiny ass text. The reason that this is not importing is because I forgot to rename some of the stuff that's the left side into right side. This happens all the time for me. So all the stuff that I had labeled, it's like param ear L flame X, but I already have a parameter in here. It's called param ear L flame X. This one's supposed to be the right one. So now I have to go into my funny little Google sheet. I gotta go into my silly little Google sheet and export a new version of it. This happens at least once with these. I'm like shocked when everything works as intended. Okay.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Yeah, don't worry about it, sweetheart. I have to change the name. Let's just like quick replace space L space with space R space. Okay, and now I have that, and we're not gonna include the body angles.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, Shrek. Oh my gosh, hi, Scum. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. How you doing? Okay, so I have these. I'll put them in here. Oh my god. She's gone to get ya. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow. All that she wants is another baby. Baby. Okay, we want the twin tails. So it should be. You know, I don't know if it's supposed to just have twin tails and the body, or if it's supposed to also include the ears. Because I don't want to create a duplicate thing. Popping in to say hi before you go see Jersey Pals while you're still here. Yay! Enjoy your time with your Jersey Pals. Go eat some fried food on my behalf. Oh, wait, no. Scum can't eat most fried food. Never mind. Don't do that, because then your tummy's gonna hurt really bad. She's going to get ya all that she wants. Alright, I've got my file. Changing the name of it really quick. I'm putting it. Oh, what's happening? Don't look at that. You're not supposed to see that. You're allowed to. You're allowed to, but you're not supposed to. That's for later. That's a little treat for me and my funny little computer background. But if you were here and you saw it, then you saw it. But if you were looking away, sorry. Oh, why is my everything opening up? See what? Oh no, I messed up and showed my awesome background by accident. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think it was animated though. I don't think you guys got to see the animation, so even if you did get your funny little early preview, then you didn't even get to see the full thing. So when I set that up as my background, I was like, I know. Hi, Yuzu! I was like, I know that I'm gonna accidentally show that on stream one way or another. And I don't care, because it's awesome, and I want to be able to look at it literally all the time. Pat made that for me. It didn't work again! Why didn't it work? No! Well, now you gotta show the whole thing. You gotta wait till I do my 3.0 debut. Did you see it? Why won't it work? Why won't it load properly? It always does. So it says couldn't perform it because the following IDs are duplicated. Oh, it's okay. So this time it is because I already have the group for ears. And if I delete that and import it, now it'll work. Hold on. Now it should work. Okay, it worked. What the fuck? Why are you zorping? You should be.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Lunch me. I'm working it. I'm working it. Okay. We have the twin tails. Oh, you're going to bed, Yuzu? I didn't know you were spinning to say goodnight. I thought you were spinning to say hi. I'm sorry. Good night, Yuzu.
I didn't realize I was still glorping. I didn't realize I was still glorping. Good night, Yuzu. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I was still glorping. Good night, Yuzu. I thought you were saying hi.
Zuma JJ. Inverted exclamation mark. Inverted exclamation mark.
What the fuck did he say? Hold on a minute. I can't. Was that anything? I need to listen to that again. Hold on. How did that?
Zoomer JJ. Inverted exclamation mark. Inverted exclamation mark.
Why did he become British? Why did he become British? Inverted exclamation mark. Inverted exclamation mark.
Zoomer JJ. Inverted exclamation mark. Inverted exclamation mark.
Why is he British? You've been watching too many Bond movies, my guy. You've been watching too many Bond movies. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Ears? We do the ears after the hair. The body parameters go in the body folder. The square hole. Hi, Callum! Oh my gosh, I updated my OBS settings, so I finally see 7TV emotes in OBS, and I'm just so happy. I'm so happy now I can see. He wasn't even British saying it like that though. He's only British when speaking alien. I think he has a very poor understanding of what aliens are, even though he is one. Actually, you know what? I think that's just kind of how Star Trek is. The bug found the glorp with the juice box emo. I went through 7TV yesterday to see if I could find more glorp emotes that I liked, and that was one of them. I love glorp. Yes, Kevin Glorp James. Let's go. I don't remember what number I was on for these. I think 5. Okay. We were on 5, and I'm just gonna keep going until one of these breaks. 5, 6. Count with me, everybody. Learn your basic counting. 7. 8. 9. Yay! And they all worked. Oh, you don't have 7TV? I love 7TV.
No.
Ooh. I like when Z-Bat goes, ooh. All right, the arms go in the arm folder. And the hands go in the hand folder. That's right. The square hole. There's a lot of really cute arm poses on this model. And I just know in my heart they're gonna drive me crazy. But it's okay, because they're really cute. I'm saying that now, and then I'm like, when I get there, I'm gonna be like, oh, arm toggles! Alright, that's all the tail parameters. There's like a million tail parameters. The clothes, the collar, strike a pose. All of the shirt stuff. We have a lot of stuff with the shirt because we have these fun little details on the side of the shirt, on the sleeves. The artist who made this model called these overalls dungarees, and I instead of renaming everything, I'm like, yeah, I'll call them dungarees. Is that like an Australian thing? Who calls them dungarees? I know that that's just sort of like a local difference of like language, but you forget that Americans don't call them that. It's for the British. Oh, so it's Americans who call them overalls. And everybody else calls them dungarees. I'm sorry, when I hear dungarees, I just think of Dunkaroos. So I'm like, I have a hard time with that. I'm like, they're Dunkaroos. Like, nope, they're overalls. It's different. It's not different. They are cute though. It's very cute. Okay. Let's get started. I'm gonna save. Actually, I'm gonna do one last thing. Oh, I need this breath parameter. I'm gonna put it in the idols. We're definitely gonna be using the idle animations on this one with the flames. I'm gonna be having fun with that. There was a famous Scottish cartoon character known for them. Or Wooly? I know I'm not hitting that properly with my New Jersey accent. I know I'm not. But I believe you 100%. Our William, basically. Okay. I'm not gonna try. It's so funny to me, like, I've been watching a lot of people play Mouthwashing, which is a great game if you've not heard of it. I won't talk too much about the game because I think that you should play it. If you have sort of the option to. But in the game Mouthwashing, there's a character by the name of Daisuke. Daisuke. And I'm enough of a weeaboo to be like, oh, Daisuke. Like, I know I've seen that name before in Japanese media. I know how it's pronounced. Or at least, like, I've seen enough Japanese names to know, like, what the proper, like, cadence is on a name like that. But I've watched more than one person see that name and just get, like, Daisuke? I'm like, no! I'm like, no! Oh, no. That's not his name. And I don't blame people for that, because, like, you don't know everything, but I'm just sitting here thinking that it's funny that I think my biggest, like, what's the word? My biggest, I want to say loophole, but a blind spot. My blind spot is just, like, British English. Brother used to pronounce Sasuke as Sasuke to piss you off. I mean, that's definitely the American. Like, that's how my parents would say it. And, like, I distinctly remember, like, seeing the word Sakura. Like, I remember, I don't know, maybe they were, like, products or something like that, but I remember hearing my parents say Sakura. They always called it Sakura. They were always calling it Sakura, and I'm like, it's Sakura. It's like you are hitting that emphasis in such a weird way. It's not, just say it, like, calmly. It's Sakura, not Sakura. And that's still like a really common one, I feel. People call it Sakura. And that's like definitely a very common Japanese like loan word, I think, that you see on like products and stuff. Like, cause cherry blossom is like a pretty popular product. Or like scent, you know? And if you call it Sakura, then it's like, oh, it's kind of got like a it's like exotic or whatever. You know, they try to market it to make it fancier that way. Also, Die Snooki, me making my Jersey Shore tapestry. I would love to see a Snooki tapestry. That would go hard, honestly. I would say like gym tan laundry, and then you put it on like a cheetah print. That would slay, if I'm being honest. Okay, we're gonna work on eyes. This whole time I said I was gonna make her bald. We're gonna be bald. Is I'm like wondering where I put everything. Okay, so the head is in here. Hair off. Bald! Just like me. Oh. Bald. Bald. This is, I don't know. Sometimes I see make the model bald and I don't think very much of it. This is a model where I make them bald and I'm like, "Oh, you're not supposed to be that bald." You're not supposed to be that bald. Okay. Right. Let's... Oh! Sean! Sean! Welcome on in, Sean. I was literally just talking about mouthwashing. I was just talking about mouthwashing and not about the game, but I was talking about Daisuke. You were just looking at this art? It's so cute. Isn't it so cute? Bald! Here, I'll put the hair back on for the Raiders. There you go, Raiders. You can see a not bald version of this art. It's very cute. Once again, being forced by Sean to be here. Listen, Sean has good taste. I don't know what to tell you. But welcome on in, Sean and Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Beezy. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber, though for this Halloween, I'm feeling a little bit extraterrestrial.
A little bit extraterrestrial.
Thank you so much for the raid, Sean. If you have to head out and do some post-stream care, I know that mouthwashing is kind of an existential game. Did you finish it? Did you finish it, or are you only part the way through? I'm curious. I'm curious. Not yet? You did some? Okay. Then I won't say anything, especially because I don't want to spoil anybody else here who maybe has not looked into the game. That game, I only watched other streamers play it. I've not played it myself, but it's one of those games that I'm like, damn, I should have just played this myself. And it's stuck with me. It's like stuck in my brain of just like, damn, that was a good ass game. That was a good ass story. But I was talking about Yuzu, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be asleep. Yuzu, you're supposed to be asleep. It's so existential already. I love the genre of broke people in space. I love the genre of broke people in space, but I wanted to just compliment Sean in getting the name Daisuke correct on the first try, because other streamers that I have watched have been so off on that name, and I think that's just kind of funny. So congrats on that. You watched the playthrough until the mouthwash reveal. Cool game. Anyways, a lot happens after the mouthwashing. A lot happens. It's a whoa. It's a good game. It's a great game, and it's also a great game to watch more than one person play, if only because when you see everything through the second time, um you're like, oh, that's why that character is acting like that, because it's non-linear storytelling. The cinematography, the like, non-linear storytelling really lends itself to, like, when you go back and you watch it again, you're like, fuck, dude, like, oh. I love the characters. Like, the characters. I love non-linear storytelling. Bye, Yuzu. Bye, Yuzu. And I love cinematography, and I love broke people in space. Broke in space is just sort of like a genre that I really enjoy. Non-linear TikToks are your new favorite. I'm so sorry, Sean. I don't find them funny at all. I don't. I have not specced into that, like, that skill tree where I can stomach just like all of that. Have you seen the rabbit one? It's so good. I don't think I have. I know that there's some good ones out there, but for me, I think a little bit is me being a little bit pretentious and being like, do you remember when, like, POV really came up and became popular? They were like, POV, I'm doing my makeup and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, that's not what POV means. Like, everybody just collectively didn't understand the meaning of POV, point of view. And I'm like, I've been in too many, like, film student classes to like not be like gripping my seat in anger. Anyway. Hate POV memes when it's actually not the POV. I'm like, I love it when people understand what POV means. But it definitely turned into like a shorthand for saying, like, a thing happens. And I'm like, that's not what that means. It's not what that means. Anyways, no shade to if you really enjoy the sort of new style of TikTok meme. I think am now 30 years old, so I've reached the point where I can't find certain kinds of TikToks funny. 'Cause I have to, like, dedicate that time to, I don't know, like, baking cookies and, like, sewing quilts, so. Oh, Seribot, the bots are out tonight. Bots are out tonight. My brain isn't rotten enough. It's too wholesome. My brain is too wholesome. It's too gentle. I do understand, like, Skibidi. Like, Skibidi's... I spec'd into Skibidi, I will say. What the hell's going on in here? What's going on with the bots, guys? Bots are out tonight. Too demure, too mindful. Not the boy worms. Not the boy worms. Welcome to the 30s club. You can't leave, but you can get promoted. Just... I am 30 or 40 years old and I do not need this. There's like a whole kitty cat in this eyeball. I have to rig it fancy. You hate TikToks? They ruined Dark Academia to visual aesthetic when it was always about taking high-reaching education and bringing it down to the everyday person. The people who could afford Harvard started... I don't know shit about Dark Academia, but I can appreciate that you're very passionate about this one particular topic. I can respect that. I think that it's honestly a little bit less about TikTok and more about just sort of like, it's like not even like the generational divide. It's just sort of like the cultural shift. I think a little bit in fashion, but also a little bit in just sort of like media, like social media, there's sort of like a trend of everything to sort of commodify yourself into like a small subset of aesthetic cores, you know? So yeah, you're like boiling things down and reducing yourself to like a limited set of hobbies and like fashion styles and you know, people asking you like what core is this? And as somebody who really enjoys like character design and fashion design, I think that like cores and aesthetics and things like that are all make for very interesting sort of like character decisions, but I do think it creates like it can create like a bit of a disconnect and like a dysmorphia of the mind, you know, when you get yourself a little too heavily invested in fitting yourself into a specific box, you know? I saw this one girl go, have you noticed the I'm a bad person art style? I swear she didn't even show an art style. She just said the most batshit thing and didn't explain it. That happens all the time and it's crazy. I'm like, the way that like TikTok presents information to you and then the fact that they have like no, like their search engine is not doing anything useful for anybody is crazy. I'm like, what are you talking about? It makes me feel like a 30-year-old geezer. It makes me feel like a total geezer, but also like, how come none of the social media websites have any kind of decent search function? Hey, what's up with that? Hey, can we talk about that? Can we talk about the fact that I can't like search for stuff anymore? Had the guile to turn off comments? Said a batshit insane thing and then dipped. You do also have to consider, I don't know how old this person was that you're talking about, but I think we do need to like consider that teenagers are like quite literally insane. So, you know, if it's like a teenager saying anything, it's like, listen, they're like insane. On your TikTok, you hope to make entertaining TikToks. You're trying to start a highlighting VTuber artist series. I've been seeing your TikToks. I want to make it clear that I have been seeing them. I should be liking them. I might not be because sometimes my brain doesn't remember to do stuff like that, but I've been seeing your TikToks, Elaine, and they're very cute. I like them a lot, and I have mad respect for you for being able to sort of keep up with any kind of content creation because I don't know how to do that. Most hated thing is like doing things silly on purpose for engagement and then just having a hat on upside down and get more mad at people commenting, OMG, the hat though. It's like, listen, some people know how to play the game. I hate the game. I gotta hate the game, not the player, is the thing. Is the thing for me. I hate the game, not the player. It's like, you know, when Twitch was sort of updating, Twitch clarified that VTubers can't show their hips. A lot of people were like, I can't show my hips anymore. And then they showed just sort of like a screenshot of their hips. And I'm like, okay, did you not know? Are you doing a little bit of social media content engagement baiting? And I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it because I get to see a bunch of yummy hips. But at the same time, like, did they know? Do they know? That's, you know, that's what I'll say on the matter. Because I do think some people genuinely didn't know. Eyeball. Did you see it? Here. Eyeball. Looking at you. Hip heaven. Yes, there were a lot of hips on Twitter that day. I have not, BZ 3.0 is very Twitch TOS friendly. I have in the past designed outfits that are not Twitch TOS friendly, but for just like myself. My swimsuit before the clarification of the rules yesterday, because swimsuits, you can have hips. If you're not wearing a swimsuit,
Thank
It's not hips. Oh, hi, Cheese Wheel Lord. Thank you for the bits. Oh, I saw you a little bit a second ago. Thank you for the bits, though. Not complaining about the hip content. I need to be clear about that. I'm not complaining. Ooh, ooh. I hate buff hot women. If buff hot women could just DM in this, I would just absolutely hate that. Ooh, I'm so scared of people giving me money. I'm so scared of when people give me money. It's my biggest fear, and it's Halloween. I hope a bunch of people don't just give me big bags of money. It's like that. But yeah, we talked all about the Twitch attire policy. We talked all about it on Monday. We've reinvented the same meme like 40 times within the last 4 years. Always has been. All memes are the same. Memes fall into some categories. It's funny words, funny sound, funny face. That's it. It's one of those three. You poor soul, so tortured. Money, so scary. Eek! I can't focus. I can't get any work done. I'm doing there's so many eye highlights on this that I have to like kind of remember which one is which. Oh. Okay, we have so this is the cat shape. This is the star. Oh, this one I kind of wanted to separate. I can do this. I can just sort of cheaply separate it. Star 1 and Star 2. There's metal covers of the song, what the fuck? I've got metal covers you've never even dreamed of. Gotta go to your silly little bed. Go get some rest, Sean. Go get some rest. I hope that Polly the Pony doesn't get you in your sleep. Be careful out there. Yeah, be careful. Creeper? Oh man. But yeah, I'm like really not I'm not really good at the social media game partly because I'm like it's so silly in a way that I just like don't really like to engage in. I don't like a lot of social media is it's very engagement driven. Oh, eek! Money!
Thank you.
Thank you. I actually really scared myself with my voice there. Hold on. I have to hydrate. I literally almost choked on my water. I almost like capital C choked on my water, and then I would have spat it literally over at least 5 different pieces of equipment. 6 pieces of tech. I need to be a bit more careful. I need to be a bit more careful when I'm hydrating, I think. Oh, my eyes are a little bit teary. But yeah, I don't like engaging with like drama. I don't like like doing crazy stuff just to get attention. I like doing crazy stuff for the love of the game. Because you value your mental health. I mean, genuinely, yeah. I don't like doing it because my prefrontal cortex is fully formed. And I don't know, like I've never really been like I don't know. I like to think that I'm charismatic, but I just also like it's not like I was like a popular kid in school or anything like that. You know? I don't have the part of my brain that like seeks validation in that way, I think. I do like when funny number go up. I think I just lied to myself because it is when funny number go up, I'm like, oh yay, funny number. Kicking my feet. I love funny number. But then like I don't post anything that gets numbers for like a while and I'm like, I'm a normal human again. uh it's that easy. All right, I was this star. There we go. That's a beautiful star. And I have mad respect for people who are capable of getting more into it. Crazy for the meme or for profit? Me, I'm in the Grippy Saw game for life. I have like a small collection of Grippy socks. I know that the Grippy sock thing is a joke for a different reason, but like I've had like just I've had surgery and I like to keep souvenirs of things and they wouldn't let me keep my fallopian tubes, so instead of keeping my fallopian tubes, I just have Grippy socks. What is up with the bots today? What's my favorite scary movie? That's a great question. Oh, I guess it's Alien. I think it has to be Alien. Which is crazy because I only watched it for the first time a couple of months ago, but it's very much my shit. Yeah, I think you're just saying I went to the asylum a few times for some reason. It's whatever. People do. I think a lot of people who have experiences going to places like that are pretty like a lot of them are like, yeah, I went there. It's like how you cope. Did you see Romulus? Are you gonna try to watch the whole series first? I was quite content watching Alien 1 and 2 and slowly making my way through the other ones. But I know that is it Prometheus or Romulus is the most recent one? The most recent one, I've heard that it's good, but I was told I should not watch it. I'm really, really bad when it comes to like pregnancy horror. Like I don't know how to say it any other way, but like forced birth scenarios and like things like that, I'm like, ooh, like I can't do it. That's all of Alien. Yes, I know. Yes. Yeah. Don't watch Romulus. Exactly. Like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, when you're watching a movie that's from the 1970s, it's different because you can just sort of look at it from a practical effects perspective and sort of enjoy sort of the pieces around it and sort of turn your brain off in that capacity. But I think with more modern movies where the effects are much more realistic, and really, if I'm being honest with you, the issue is less to do with the content. It's more like me being primed for what I'm about to see and not seeing that for the first time in a movie theater that cost me $20 to go and see that movie. Because I'm gonna get out of my seat and like walk home. Like I'm not gonna like sit through something that's gonna make me uncomfortable in that capacity. I'm just gonna be like, okay, that's too much, and I leave. But like with Alien, it's like, yeah, I know it's a metaphor for like sexual assault. I know, and like the guy comes out of the chest. Like we all know this. You know, the movie's older than me. Like, um, I'm not getting anything done today. No, guys, I have to get stuff done. It's fine. I like talking. I like yapping. It's good for me. Oh, this one's the second one. But yeah. The first chestburster victim was the only gendered role in the first Alien film. I know about this. I know that specifically they wanted that character to be male, so that way it would be, I guess, more shocking in that way. I just want to talk about the doctor in Alien and how he was drinking a big glass of milk. I just really like I didn't know anything about sort of that side of Alien, like that the whole thing about androids or robots or whatever they call them, but like when I saw the doctor drinking milk, a big ass glass of milk while doing science at the beginning of the movie, I was like, okay. I didn't say anything out loud at the time, but I did like look at it and go like, what the fuck? That's a big ass glass of milk he's drinking. What the hell? This guy loves milk. And I find that quite funny. Milk makes you strong. It really did make him strong. It really did. Alien is just such a fucking good movie. Like, the writing is really good. The cinematography, the practical effects. It's just like there's a kitty cat in it. I really enjoy in horror movies when, like obviously like people are stupid when they are in sort of like dangerous situations, like when you're sort of acting based on what's the word, like on adrenaline. But I really enjoy horror where the people aren't stupid and it's just like the situation is just like fucked, you know? I like movies about people who are smart. That guy's all milked up. He's too milked up. He's so milky. It's not a property that I would like to say that a character is milky, but he's milky. I don't. But I also really liked Alien 2. Alien 2 also had like a lot of really fun, like I think I yapped about it when I first watched Alien. The one of the things that made me crazy about Alien watching it the first time is the fashion design. There's like a very like clear and specific like direction for the fashion design that really like highlights the individual characters and sort of their like placement in the hierarchy of the ship that I'm just like about it. And they do that in mouthwashing too, which I really like about mouthwashing. You get a very clear sort of understanding of a lot of the characters based on their appearance and their fashion. And I'm like, oh my god. Like Anya in mouthwashing has a very she's very like she's visually reminiscent of Shelley Duvall in The Shining. I'm not in an ad anymore. Um, but I saw people like make that comment where they're like, oh, like Anya in mouthwashing reminds me of Shelley Duvall in The Shining. I'm like, yeah, like exactly. Like I feel like that's very much intentional. Um, Daisuke, you can tell that he's very carefree. He's doing the same thing that they do in Alien, where we're gonna wear a little Hawaiian shirt. We're gonna wear a little Hawaiian shirt over our uniform to show that we're like lackadaisical and kind of carefree. Swansea is there and he's dressed like a fucking football coach, which is exactly what his personality is. And I'm like, oh, I love it. I love it. Spoilers, my precious ears. It's not really spoilers for mouthwashing to be talking about like quite literally like their surface level visual personality, you know? That's why I'm like, I won't, you know. I won't get more into it than that, but I love it. I love it. And I'm also a sucker for it because it's the same sort of visual aesthetic of Alien, which is also kind of the same visual aesthetic for BZ 3.0. What? Who said that? Who said that? You were joking, gonna play it anyways? Yeah. I feel the need to clarify for myself sometimes. Guys, if I'm being honest, I am like very warm at my workspace today, and it's kind of making it difficult for me to focus. I've really been struggling to focus this week in general, especially like last week I had a really good focus week, and now like the ADHD is hitting me. It's kicking in. I described it. I was talking to my family about it. I was like, "Yeah, last week I had a really good week," and it's kind of like when your brain don't work so good with it. Sometimes it feels like you're swimming with the stream, and other times you're swimming against the stream. And I think that this week in particular, I am definitely swimming against the stream that is my brain, in terms of like trying to keep myself focused and like getting work done. But I'm kind to myself, you know. I know that that's how I am, and I know that for every week that I'm a little bit off my game, I have another week where I'm a bit more on my game. But I do have a wolf inside of me that's like, you gotta work harder. You gotta work harder, streamer. Streamer, you gotta work harder. Rudy, you gotta draw something. Rudy! If you guys are unfamiliar with Rudy, you gotta draw something. That's just how I am constantly. I'm gonna find it. Oh. I think every artist, especially any artist that has done it in any sort of like commercial capacity, can relate to this video. Ah! we don't have to watch the whole video. The whole video is just that. But that's how I am at myself. Rudy! You gotta draw something! It's rough out there. It's rough out there. We're all trying our best. Rudy, you gotta draw something. I heard there was some No, watch the full thing. No, we have to draw something. Hi, Gore. we have to draw something. Oh, you know what? I can turn chat back on. I forgot about that. Hold on. All right, now we should be able to see chat. He was scared, boy. She says, "See you later, boy." I'm trying like 80%. Shit's stressful. Can't give my all the time. It's true. You can't give your all the time. For me, a lot of the time, what helps is on those weeks where I am struggling to get more done. My kindness to myself is like, okay, if we can't get a fuck ton done, let's at least chip away. We have to chip away at something. So yesterday I worked on 2 different models. I worked on Maven's outfits a little bit, and I worked on Mickey's outfit as well. Both of them I decided I'm like, okay, I'll do physics work. I'll do some physics work on both of their models. And I was not able to like work for as many hours as I wanted to because getting myself to sit down and focus was a struggle, but I still worked on 2 different models. I got all of the clothing physics for both of them done. They don't have just clothing physics, so I still have some more physics that I have to do, but like I sat down like, okay, I'm gonna get the physics for both of these models done entirely today. And then I was like, okay, well, if we can only just do the clothes before I'm like fully exhausted, let's just do the clothes. And then I wanted to make cookies. I wanted to make cookies after, and I was so excited to make cookies, and then I ended up getting like a really strong stomach ache, I think, from just exerting myself a little bit too much. I was like, oh no, what I really was looking forward to cookies, but then I got a tummy ache and I couldn't really have the cookies. What kind of cookies are you making, Gore? What kind of cookies are you making? I was gonna make double chocolate cookies, double chocolate chip cookies. The little green guy looks silly. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you, Elmo has no toes. Thank you.
Is this Vogue? Yes, I love Vogue. Okay, so let's move this here. Lots of new faces here today. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're all doing good, and I hope you're all being kind to yourself. Bald! Okay. Hate Vogue? Shitty magazine? Yeah, but it's a great song. It's a great Madonna song. Bald! Every time I hear Vogue now, I think about the Bandle One Day Was Vogue, and I got it on like the first or the second try because I listened to it and I went, this sounds like Death by Glamour from Undertale. And I was like, well, Death by Glamour is sort of based on like Vogue, right? And then I went Vogue and yep. You don't know Vogue? We're listening to the original version, right? Meow. Right, meow. Madonna, the queen of pop? The like the like birthplace of have you ever heard the term voguing? Are you familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? And the way that they pose? Because the term voguing comes from the song. Strike a pose. You don't even know about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Wow. I'm gonna, like... Voguing is a modern house dance that originated in the 1980s from the Harlem ballroom scene of the 1960s. You know, like, revoking. It's like when you're doing like a lot of like crazy arm poses and stuff like that. It's hard to describe, but it's a specific kind of dance style. Okay, let's do... Let your body move to the music. Just gonna focus on the highlights first. There we go. Oh, let's turn off the lower eyelash. That's crazy looking. Death by Glamour is very this. Like, yeah, the inspiration is very clear. I'm turning it up for myself. This is white noise. It's very much like, it's not like crazy, right? It's not as far as like, even as far as like Madonna songs go, I don't think it's necessarily her most iconic. I mean, that's, for me, that's Material Girl. But I'm also just, I have like a vested interest in anything like queer history, because I think that it's important for people to like know queer history, and Madonna is like definitely a big portion of that in this song as well. But you can tell that like Death by Glamour is in there, and I think that's the only reason that I bring it up, really. Like, you can hear it in that like that backing little music there, and that little backing track was like all I heard on the Bandle, and I was like, oh, this is probably something like Death by Glamour, Vogue. I would have listened to Death by Glamour now. Material Girl? That wasn't a groom. You don't know Material Girl? I mean, I've at least listened to the metal cover of that on here. Material, not knowing Material Girl, because we are living in a material world and I'm a material girl. You're crazy. You're crazy. We're listening to Material Girl. Some boys kiss me, some boys hug me. I think they're okay. If they don't catch my interest, then I just walk away. No, this is the music video. I don't want the music video. I want this the song, please. Thank you. Material Girl. This is like I mean, like, I wouldn't expect people to know it because it's much older of an example, but like It Girl is It Girl was specifically about an actress who was in a movie called It. And not the Stephen King novel. And also, like, I can totally get being like, oh yeah, I don't really know pop. Living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. I feel like pop from this era is also like a very different beast than modern pop. You know? I mean, like, even like modern pop right now is evolved in a different way than in the last like couple of months because of Chapel Roan. Modern pop bores me. You're not alone in that, Elmo. I think a lot of people are bored by modern pop. I think that's why Chapel Roan really took off, because a lot of pop sort of fell into what was popularized, I would say, probably by Ariana Grande, into that, like, whisper note, very light, airy kind of pop that was very popular for some time. Songs that are, like, really difficult for, like, general audiences to sing. Even just for fun, you know? And I think Chapel Roan came in and made people discovered Chapel Roan. They were like, these songs are fun. Like, I miss when pop was fun, and Chapel Roan is like that to me. Modern pop is like modern country, though I do like some country bands. Country is very interesting because for country specifically, it is like what happened to the country genre is very unique in the culture as like a post 9/11 situation. You know, we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Like, just sort of like the cultural shift that happened post 9/11 did irreparable damage to the country genre. And I have my own opinions about country, and most of it is like, I don't really like quote unquote modern country, though I do think that there are a lot of very specific voices that are trying to make a name for themselves and make country music like what it was before. A lot of those voices are gay, I will say. Like Lil Nas X is like doing some interesting stuff with that, you know? Listen, I can just come out and say I love Orville Peck. I love Orville Peck so much, and I'm like, I kind of want to I would subject you to Orville Peck, but like, I would be like making you a little bit sad. I don't care actually. I'm like, now I want to listen to Orville. I love Orville Peck. I love Dolly. I love Dolly Parton. Even some like old like Shania Twain and stuff like that is like a lot of fun. And a lot of like artists do like country songs like on playlists and stuff like that. I don't think country as like a whole genre can be thrown out the baby thrown out with the bathwater, but black country artists influence modern trap with country, makes it fucking fun. I agree. I like Orville Peck. He has like a very Johnny Cash timbre to his voice. A little bit Elvis. I'm like, oh, he's sexy. He's sexy, and he's got really like a very strong artistic vision. I'll whenever I'm feeling sad, I just sort of have like an Orville Peck moment, and I'm like, I'm gonna go listen to a bunch of Orville Peck and wallow and get it out of my system. Oh, my head. I love how you see my pink head before it turns green. It's very silly. Oh, I need to rig something. Rudy! You gotta rig something. They met me, and they met you, Lafayette. They met me, Lafayette. Math is hard. Why must I do it? Because this is why you have to learn math. It's because if we were to meet extraterrestrials, it is probably the language that we would have in common first. Because math is consistent throughout the galaxy. And when you think about it like that, you're like, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna learn math and get really good at it so I can talk to aliens. What did I do? Get out of here! I'm sorry, Elmo. Elmo. I'm so sorry. You can come back when you're 18. Well, you could be a high schooler in 18, but you could come back when you're old enough. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, if you're just gonna go on your own, I don't even need to ban you. You know, I'm gonna do it anyway. Sorry. Just do como se dice? Do an unban request later. I'm sorry, Elmo. They were nice. R.I.P. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. I want to listen to... What Orville do I want to listen to? This one. I'm sorry. I feel really bad silencing Dolly, the queen. But you know. He said math. You thought, wait a minute. The only people who complain about math are those who do it against the career they choose in high schoolers. That's right. They don't really make you do math. They don't make you do math in college unless you're good at it, usually. I should do an American Truck Simulator thing where I listen to Orville, the like limited amount of country that I like, and just get into car accidents. And he didn't type it like a bioengineer, you could tell. 99 after all. Just to watch them fall. I had to do math as a design major. I did not have to do math because I got a good enough grade on my AP tests So I didn't have to do math classes in my school. They do make you do like a math class if you go to art school. So hands on the wheel and let's drive. Buckle up and drive me crazy. Rings on the radio. How you go? Snow. Favorite part about math is that you make it the computer's job. I like being good enough at computers that I can make the computer do my math. The other day, I got really into a phone app by the name of Cat Game, the Cat Collector. And this was a few years ago I got really into it. And I recently rediscovered it. And in my rediscovery of it, I had a little bit of a hyperfixation moment where I went and taught myself math in like Excel functions and made a spreadsheet to optimize my playstyle in my phone game. I'm very much not a like I don't hate math. I think math for me is just something that's like certain times of day I can't do it. You understand quantum physics but not division. I always get it wrong. I'm so my biggest difficulty is like time. I have a really hard time with understanding like time in physics and also just like time zones. I think time shenanigans stuff really fucks with me. I don't know why. It really does. Yeah, so many highlights in this that I'm just like, wait, there I'm already the numbers are fucked up to me. So this one should be 2. Not this one. What else did Daytona Sand? Times at least don't end in decimals with 2 whole numbers. Why fucking 2 whole numbers not equal a whole number? I want to fight whoever made that choice. Okay, now you've lost me. I don't do math like that anymore. Brain always gets caught up on shit like something happened on Monday. It's now Wednesday. How many days has it been? Do we need to talk about the bodybuilders arguing with each other how many days in the week there are? Cuz that's like one of my favorite posts of all fucking time. Why? Daytona Sand. What is that? Please share. Oh my god. I wonder if I could find it. It was on like a bodybuilder forum. Bodybuilder arguing about how many days in a week. All right, we'll have a little aside here. Chat, what's your favorite whiskey? I don't know, like, I'm not really particular about kinds of alcohol. I can't seem to search anything in Google right now. It's just like not going through, so that's funny. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think it's gone. I need like screenshots of it. No, the website it doesn't exist anymore. I need the visual of it. Saving blonde. Another whisper playing. It's like a multi-page argument. It's like a whole thing. It's like I can't even. The way that the guy argues in it, you begin to think that there maybe are less days in a week. The argument is basically like the guy is saying, if I work out every other day during a week, do I work out 3 days a week or 4 days a week? And it's just them arguing about that. And it's just like, oh my god. It's Wayback Machine? Oh, maybe. Maybe. There's also some colorful language in there that I would not like to repeat. Okay, this I think says this I think says everything that you need to know, right? Hold on, I'm gonna put my metal covers back on. Where are my metal covers? Where are they? Oh no, where did they go? Where did they go? There they are. Okay. We'll have the cover of Dolly. This post says it all. 7 times in 2 weeks equals 3.5 times a week. Genius. And yeah, 3 times a week, full body workouts are good. I never said anything about going exactly 7 times. Like I said, if I go every other day, that is 4 days a week. How hard is that to comprehend? Week 1, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Week 2, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. 8 days in 2 weeks. In your terms, 8 times in 2 weeks equals 4 times a week. Genius, all muscle and no brains. LOL. Oh my god. And it's just like 7 pages of this. It's so good. And by the end of it, this guy has me thinking, like, I think he might be onto something. He's very convincing. He's so like stubborn and committed that I can like feel my brain rewiring itself to be like he has to be right. Like because he's so committed. I'm like maybe he has a point. By the end of it, an entire section of the forums was locked. Yeah, it was like a whole thing. Okay, so this is L1. This should be L2. This one should be 5. This one is 4. This song is sad and metal. It is definitely not as good as the original. But listen, you don't get 250 songs in your metal covers playlist without having a couple that are not as good as the original. I should have a current song redeem. I do not. I apologize for that, TG. But this is 9 to 5. The artist is Tragedy. Just tragedy, like the opposite of comedy, I guess. But you know what's even sadder than this metal version of 9 to 5 is when Dolly Parton did the 5 to 9 song about like was it like Etsy where people were like, or no, Fiverr. It was an ad for Fiverr. Also, hi Marky Moo. Great username. All right, so that's oh wait, motherfucker. This one should be 4. This one should be 3. I feel crazy. Thank you, Trust. Yeah. Did anyone see Amazing Digital Circus episode 3? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I've not seen any of the Amazing Digital Circus. I've heard good things about it, and I have been meaning to sit down and watch it, but instead I go and I sit down and I watch things like Minecraft Parkour Civilization. So and if you're wondering, BZ, what were your opinions on Minecraft Parkour Civilization? I was enraptured. I really enjoyed it. I saw a quote unquote film student review of Minecraft Parkour Civilization, and they fucking nailed it. It weirdly enough kind of works as like a critique on like capitalist society, but it does the thing where you're like, but you can save the day. It's like this guy is working in a system that is designed against him, and it highlights sort of just like the absurdity of the society that he lives in. But also he like, you know, spoilers, he like wins, you know? And he shouldn't win. It would be more compelling if he didn't win. But it's literally Minecraft content, so like, you know? Give me more of a warning next time. What did you expect? What did you expect? Make sure to hit that notification button. I expected respect. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe I lied to you, Triton. Triton, I'm not sure if I said this before, but I really enjoy you being in my chat for literally the reason that I like saying the word Triton. It makes me remember that I have an accent. That I am like physically incapable of hitting the second T in the word Triton. Triton. No, it sounds weird. I don't like it. Triton. Dolly Parton? Yeah. Yeah. it's that's like a weird linguistic thing that I don't remember what it's called. Is it like it's like a glottal stop or something like that? Dolly Parton? Dolly Farton? Well, I say it a little bit in fartin. No, I don't. Linguistics is funny. Glottal stop instead of the T. It is what that is. Okay. I only know that from that one YouTube video of the guy who talks about he like breaks down different accent performances in movies and stuff like that, and absolutely fascinating. Oh, I need to actually do the physics on this one. You don't know, you don't care, just not Triaton or Spear. Oh. Oh no, not the jaw heart practice. Oh no, I haven't been practicing. Oh. Friday? Friday is fun. I like that. Ow. I was watching Callum. Callum did jaw harp on stream and did it so good, and I'm like, I can't make it make the funny noise. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Ow. You only get to hear me hitting my teeth. I want to make the funny noise.
Oh, hello there.
Is that it? You curl your lips over your teeth.
Green, why are we green?
Green, why are we green? It's Halloween, baby. Hollow green. Don't think you ever saw my model besides this one. You get so confused every time you see that pink girl as a PFP. You get confused. Oh yeah, hold on. Where is she? She's not dressed up for Halloween. My 2.0 model. I don't know. I've just been so. I like being a little dog. I like being a little dog. It's nice. It's cute. Oh, that's my chair. Yeah, I'm usually a dog. I feel like I am funnier and sillier when I'm a little dog more than when I'm an anime woman. I don't know. Is that picking up at all? I don't even know what you mean when you say that you curl your lips over your teeth. Sometimes the song is like so the sound is so loud to me, but like it doesn't pick up on the mic at all. The thing that ends up being loud is when it hits my teeth. I need to like sit down and watch a YouTube video. I need to sit down and watch a YouTube video. You don't have to do that for me, Callum. I'm just gonna go find a YouTube video and I'm gonna study it and I'm gonna really practice and like look at myself in the mirror and get good at it. I think the thing that really confuses me is like when it's loud for me but it doesn't pick up on the microphone. I'm like, is it making any sound? Or is it all in my head? Like, it's really confusing to me. Ow. It's faint, but it's audible. But it shouldn't be faint. You know? And that's the thing, like, well, maybe the issue is sort of my audio settings, that you're not really going to be able to hear it with the way that my audio is set up. But I don't know. I mean, that's making noises. I can see it picking up on the mic. I don't even understand how, like, protecting your teeth like that would feel crazy. Now my nose is all itchy. My nose is all itchy. That face was just me, like, getting the itch out of my nose. Me scratching my nose, like, and like wiggling it like a rabbit. Alright, I'll be a dog again. You don't have to look at this horrible visage of an anime woman with boobs. That's not what you're here for. That's not what you're here for. Yeah, you're here for my Halloween costume from last year. This is what you want to see, right? Eek! This dog's too weird. Send it back. Send it back. That's better. You remember that game? I could never forget that game. Me in my chair, Me in my little chair. How do you do that effect? There's a lot of different ways to achieve an effect like that. With like voice mod and like and things like that. I simply use VST plugins that affect the pitch and what's it called? The pitch and the hold on. It's the pitch and the pitch and the formant. Formant. It's a VST plugin by the name of Gform. I usually tend to pick out stuff for my stream that are open source and free. So that's why I use what I use. I tend to sort of make things a little bit more bespoke than I think a lot of other streamers will, because I'm like, oh, I know I'm smart enough to figure out this stuff. And then I do. Boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. I'm just gonna push these a little bit more. I don't know why I want to. This one as well. That's cool. I didn't know those were a thing. Yeah, they're very commonly used by streamers. Not so much the like for voice effects. But a lot of VST plugins are used by streamers to get sort of a better quality of voice out of your microphone. Like, I have some VST plugins on my audio for, let me just show the class. I have this one here that's Re-EQ standalone. I downloaded it so long ago that I barely even remember it, but like I have this here, like I can adjust sort of the waveform. I honestly did this once and I don't remember what the hell any of it really means. I think it means that the high-pitched noises are more audible, and then the bassy ones are less audible. So like the white noise that you get is sort of like a lot lower. I don't really know a ton about audio stuff. I just sort of like followed a YouTube tutorial and then just like played around with stuff until I liked what I sounded like. It is interesting that you're asking that though, because playing around with the voice effects for my alien voice did have me thinking about like, okay, what kind of voice effects do people do to like do karaoke, you know? Because like when streamers do karaoke, they usually put like a reverb filter on. They put like filters on their voice to make it sound better. And I was like, okay, what are people like doing though? Like, what are people doing with that? Like, I want to know. And also maybe like have a little bit of an exercise in pride. And like do a little bit of solo karaoke with myself and sing a bunch of songs and see what I sound like. And I did that the other day. And I don't think I'm going to be streaming karaoke properly anytime soon, but I did like it, and I learned a little bit about what songs I think are good for me to sing. It makes it sound like they're in a room on a stage. Yes. And also, it's also like you sound better when you're singing in the shower, you know? having that reverb sort of, I think, just like makes like some natural harmonics with yourself. I don't know shit about audio, okay? I'm just assuming that's what's going on there. Ever since you saw the VA for Handsome Jack from Borderlands series at a con, you were already enamored with Claptrap. Always wanted to learn how to do voice manipulation and effects from scratch. I fucking love Handsome Jack. It's just not what you were talking about, but I love Handsome Jack. I want to stream Tales from the Borderlands. I don't really have any interest in like playing Borderlands by myself, but or I guess Borderlands 2 is what I would want to play. But I fucking love Tales from the Borderlands, and I love Handsome Jack in Tales from the Borderlands. I'm like, I want to play that. I want to play that on stream. It's been like 10 years. Thank you for sharing. By the way, I hate when people are like, nah, man, that's my secret. Sorry. I don't like it when people do that either. I understand when some people are like, you have to pay me for certain resources for like my, because I've like acquired these skills over a period of time. Personally, that's not my bag though. I think that knowledge should be available to everybody. I've not heard anyone be like that. I mean, I download a lot of resources from a lot of different live 2D artists. A lot of live 2D artists that I follow and admire have resources that they will sell for a certain amount of money. And it's like, yeah, I get it. You've been working for like 5 years and this information is limited and you have to get, you know, we're all fighting to get money. But for me, if I'm gonna make any kind of money on that sort of thing, I want to make that kind of money on ad revenue. I would just make it a YouTube video. But the only reason I don't make it into a YouTube video is because I just straight up don't have the time. And that's why other people sell those things. Because it's like, well, if I'm going to put the time into it, I know I'm going to get money back on it. But I think the knowledge should be freely available if you search for it. I think that's, you know, good for society. Makes more sense. The only context is people asking random streamers, hey, how do you do this thing? I couldn't explain it to you. Best to Google it. Yeah, I think a lot of streamers are operating on, like, oh, I did it like this, but I also did it like this a few years ago, and I might not really remember how I did it properly. I don't believe in cosmic karma, but I do like to think that putting good stuff out into the world, sharing, brings good things into your own life too. At bare minimum, you get the satisfaction of helping someone else. I think that the way that we move forward as a society is by sharing knowledge and expanding that knowledge to others. I think that if I teach somebody else something new, they might help me help teach me something new. And that's how I feel about it. Early in the morning. Like you teach me to fish and I teach you to garden, you know? Or even if like I teach you to fish and then you learn a new technique that helps me learn how to fish better, you know? We're all fighting for our lives on this bitch of an earth. And yeah, and there's also just the satisfaction of helping other people. For sure. think I want this to sort of do like a bit of like a perspective thing. But I want it to be centered. Your ad work around resulted in 2 beesies in your ears. No! Eek! Two of them. Alright. That's this is my like my hot take. My hot take is it's irrelevant to what I was saying. I think knowledge should be freely available, as much as it possibly can be. I think the reason that streaming services don't work is because they've recreated libraries and are trying to make money off of it. Libraries don't exist to be profitable. They exist to be like a resource for people to access information. And they're not, you're there for the public good. Yeah. So they don't really work as like a money-making service. And they shouldn't be. But that's just me being a hippie, I guess. I should be able to watch everything I want on YouTube. I should be able to watch everything I want to watch on YouTube. That's my hot take. Collecting dead media and not creating new lost media. Yes, yes. And the way that streaming services are, you end up losing a lot of things that like people worked incredibly hard on. I know a ton of animation artists straight up like their work of like multiple years just not existing anymore because some bigwig wanted a tax write-off. Like that shit should be illegal. Not only should that be like against like all union rules or whatever, that shit should be illegal. It should be that if you're going to do any kind of tax write-off shenanigans or whatever, you can't just delete the thing. They need to be public domain. They need to go into the public domain. If you want to give up something because it didn't make enough money for you, then you need to make it publicly available. Remember your childhood public library had a section where they'd sell old/used books. I got so many Goosebumps books out of it. Fuck yeah. I think this will be nice to have like a cute little like spin to it. And then this just sort of giving it a little bit of movement. A little bit of wiggle. Flame L. This, I'm gonna do a little bit differently. I may end up doing even more physics on these eyes, because there's just so many little details in it that I'm like, I got a lot to do here. For this flame, though, I want to just, like, move just the tip. Just the tip. So I'll do a little bit of sway motion from the bottom. Reflect it. And then a little bit of extended interpolation on that. I may have to do that twice. I'm like looking at it and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I might need another one. No, I need it on the third one, please. Thank you. No, I need the third one, please. Oh, grabbing the wrong deformer there. It's too many to list. You're gonna do it, but then he said, no, that's spam. I mean, there are so many. It's so many. It's just, I don't know. It's very upsetting. Remember your childhood public library had a section where they'd sell old-ass used books? Got so many Goosebumps books out of that. I was super into Magic Treehouse. Mine was Magic Treehouse. Okay, this is not gonna work the way I want it to. I think I'm gonna have to put this on the deformer itself. Or the... Not the deformer, but the, mesh. And then hopefully we can get a little bit of, like, a wiggle out of it. And then this one, I just want to do, like, a little bit of a... in and out. No, not burgers. Might be an existing well-known technique, but you made your model's throat move based on mic amplitude. It looks really good and helps sell the speech. Oh! At this point, aside from some clipping that needs to be fixed, the model's done. You just gotta set up the environment, stream stuff. I'm so excited! I'm so excited. You'll have to remind me when you're getting close to, like, debut, because I want to be there. I can't promise my ADHD ass will remember, but I want to be there. Look like a fool to me. Tell me why you have to go and make things so complicated. Acting like you're somebody else, getting me frustrated. Life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into. No, no, no. Over unannounced, like you're something else. I'm really insane, you see, you're making me take off all your preppy clothes. You're not fooling anyone. Somebody else, run everyone else. You're watching your back like you can't relax. To me, tell me. See you way or I want to do, like, the star gets a little bit bigger and a little bit smaller on this one. I might not do that on all of them. I might not mess with, like, the size scale of it, but I want to at least do it on the star, because I don't know, it feels right. Way back, it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be. On everyone else, you can't relax. You look like a fool to me. Complicated. I see you where you're. I'm gonna want to size. I'm just gonna go ahead and add size as a thing. So there's size physics and there's jiggle physics. That's probably won't do that for all of them, but I don't know. Like, I kind of want the flame. I don't know, I'll just have to combine it and see how I feel about it, but for the star, I definitely want that. And I don't want it on, like, the highlight on the top of the eye, the one that, like, sits on top of the eyelash. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Okay, so we have that, and then the jiggle. So I'm not on the flame, not on the kitty cat, but on, like, these round ones, I think. Which one are you? We need L2. And I'm gonna make that a blend shape. That. And then when, like, the eye opens and closes, they can be, like, small, and then they like go boing, you know? They go from being small and they go boing. You know, like boing. Okay, we got that. And then we want one for the fourth one. But yeah, I've seen that on some avatars, I think. I feel like it's pretty common with VTuber models. VTuber models, it's all about the eyes, baby. It's about the juicy eyeballs. Sometimes people go overboard, but honestly, I think, like, adding the movement isn't always the problem. I think it's just when it's too juicy, it's like, oh, you gotta scale it back a little bit. That's a little scary. But, like, when an eye is, like, filled with this much, like, detail and, like, stuff in it, it's like, well, it's not realistic, you know? Like, so I don't think nobody will ever notice. Also made it so that if you close your eyes long enough, The pupils dilate and you open, they constrict like they're adjusting to light. Yeah! That's basically what's going on here. Usually the way that like 2D VTuber models are set up is that the pupils will contract when you do an eye wide pose, so that way when your eyes like when your brows are raised and your eyes are wide open, then you have a very expressive what's the word? Eye open, eye wide pose. I'm like, where did my brain go? It just disappeared. Okay, we need to do... Let's see. When the eyes go wide, the eyes or pupils shrink for emphasis. Yes, emphasis. That's the word I was looking for. So I want the iris main. Want iris dilate as well. There's a lot going on these eyes. I have another model that I'm starting face rigging for this week as well, and the eye is much simpler. This one is much more complicated. So we want the iris main. We want the pupil. Oh, it's really just those two, I think. Iris, L. I'll just have them all on the same thing and then use blend shapes. Oh, this iris is a weird shape. Fix that. You know what? Well, it's pretty close to, I'll just make a new one. So you want to put this over here, and there. I'll put it back here, actually. That there, that there, that there. Ooh. Okay, so we want it to be on the outer edge here. Want this to be just on the outer edge. Actually, I should bring the width down, I think. The density down. I put a lot of detailed movement in the irises, so it's probably good for me to have a lot of mesh in there. If you ever get anything that can monitor heart rate, you'd like to hook it up to the pupil so they can constrict at higher heart rates. Yeah, there's a plugin for that for Live2D for VTube Studio. I haven't seen people use it in a while, but it's definitely like a fun application for horror streams. I've seen people set it up so that way that like their eyes get crazier, but also so that their like their face will get flushed. And they'll like start sweating. I'm like, that's really funny. this here. And then I feel like we should have another circle in here. Just because I do a lot of like eye depth and stuff on my models. Honestly, let's add a little bit more definition in here. Oops. Put that there. Okay, that. This, that. Okay. I like that. Let's move this in a little bit. Bring that in. Don't know why. And I'm just gonna like delete every other one. I want this to last. I need you by my side. Feel the steady, and every time we kiss, stars reach for the sky. Can't you feel my heartbeat slow? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. BZ, what are you doing? Round. Making round. Round. It's good to have like a bunch of these concentric little circles for when I do the depth with like glue. Round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record spinning right round, round, round. I've been sitting in the same spot for like 2.5 hours now. I should probably get up at some point. Okay. I think that's good. Can bring that in now more. Whoo, that's better. Let's do 8 by 8. So let's do blend shape for this one. I'll do blend shape for the size. So size is pretty simple. Okay, hold on. I need to include the cat in the size one. So this, the cat, the highlight. No, not the highlights. How did I do this before? I usually have the highlights on like a separate layer so that they move differently in the hierarchy. You know what? Fuck it. that there. I do think it should include the cat. I want to get away. I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get away. I wanna fly away. You know what? I'm just gonna grab all of this, except the one on top. And then moving this to more of the center of the eye, so that when we size it up, it's not as weird. And then for the iris jiggle, that's one of these. I'm thinking very hard right now. I keep changing my mind. I want a Milky Way. Way. Okay, so dilate, we go out like that. It's a little bit bigger of a brush on that one. And then a little bit smaller of a brush. Actually, let's change this to 12 by 12. So we just get a little bit more definition on that. I wanna eat the sun. Stop changing your mind. No! Never. It's part of the fun. That's art, baby. That's what it's all about. You keep changing your mind until you die. So this, and then the cat. So I want this and the cat. I guess I'll grab the star and the flame as well. I'm gonna put them in here. Iris, L, jiggle. It's like so many moving parts that I'm like, this? No, this. We're meant to be together. I'll be there and you'll be near. And that's the deal, my dear. You got me head over heels. Okay, so this one we'll do 10 by 10. This is just the jiggly one. Jigglypuff. Oh, fuck it up. Fuck it up, Pat. Fuck it up. Okay. The size one, even bigger. Piggy dipping.
Piggy dipping at the piggy pond.
At the piggy
Hey, girl,
pond?
you got loud bones.
Oh god.
Let's hear them.
Oh god.
Save.
Oh, God!
And that's the most important one. I should be
Save.
saving.
God, please!
Save.
How
Save.
close are we?
Save.
We got. I always am like halfway
Save.
to the next ad roll when I decide that I need to pee. Oh, I fucked up the sizing of it again. Fuck! Needs to be centered here. Size like that. Tell me one more time. Lost in my eyes. We're meant to be together. I'll be there and you'll be near. And that's the deal, my dear. You have me head over heels. Okay, let's try and set up these. Oh, that looks crazy. I'm gonna put the eyelashes back on for now. The eyes do not blink yet. We still need to rig the blinking. But when we get back, I'll set up the physics and we'll just pretend that she's blinking and then we'll do the blinking. But I'm gonna go BRB and go refill my water and stretch and go to the little devil's room. And y'all should get up and take care of your bodies as well. Maybe go get yourself a snack. We get a little treat. Because I told you to. Have a cookie. I'll be back real soon. Enjoy your ad.
streamers asleep post-post.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of
Who's posting bugs in my chat? Oh my god. I'm Mountain Dew color. Holy shit. I'm so vibrant. Switch 2 just announced? It's a clock. I love the Nintendo clock. What are they calling it again? I'm already forgetting what it's called. It's so funny. Alarmo. That's so silly. It's kind of camp. I'm sorry. Alarmo is camp. I don't. It's a $100 motion sensor alarm clock that plays funny little video game noises to help you wake up. I don't need one. The thing, like, there's so many elements to it that are just funnier and funnier to me. It's how much? It's $100. And it took me a lot of effort to figure out how much it costs. I'm like, that's, like, if it were, like, I was thinking it was gonna be around 50, you know? Because obviously it's not gonna be priced like a regular alarm clock, but Alarmo is my Oshi. Alarmo, it's so funny. The funniest thing to me by far about the Alarmo is that it does not work if you have another person sleeping in your bed. It is only for single people. And the thing is they didn't market it like it was for children. Like in the advertisement, it was full-bodied single adults using the Alarmo. Like they were not like 10-year-olds. They were people in their 20s and 30s waking up to Mario. Like, but it doesn't work for couples. It only works. It only works if you're single. And that's so funny. It's so funny. I'm sorry. Oh. I'm gonna do the iris first. Oh. That's wet. I'm wondering if this and then this. Wake up to Mario. every girl's dream. I'm skipping this one. Had to watch the ad. What is this thing? It sucks. I think it's awesome. I'm sorry. Like I'm that Nintendo fan that like, the more people talk about the Switch 2, the more I don't want them to release it. I don't want the Switch 2. Then I have to buy it. Dummy. Sorry, your alarm clock needs an update. No, it needs a subscription. And that's the thing that I never want anything physical to have a subscription, but you need the Nintendo Online subscription for it, I think. Or at least I think you need the Nintendo Online subscription to like get new voice packs for it or something. I did see one person was like, wow, Nintendo really thinks that some people really want to wake up to the sounds of gunfire in the morning, in reference to the fact that like they've got Splatoon in there, and I'm like, buddy, in what world do you think the noises of Splatoon sound anything like actual, like, they're playing with paint. It's wet. What the fuck are you talking about? That's bait. That's bait. Some people just need that extra kick. I like the people who were saying they need the Breath of the Wild alarm to be like they need this to wake them up in the morning. Yeah. I love that. That would work. That would work pretty well for about a week, and then you're like, okay. Then everyone was collectively so scared of them. And I love that. I'm late. I need to save Zelda, and then proceeds to do 50 different side quests instead. So we got eye highlights. Here's where we got a lot of these. Okay. Um, I've not decided where I want the flames in the cat to fit in. But the stars are pretty straightforward, I think. Okay. I have this 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Star 1 size, 1, 2, and then this one would be 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna take the star out of the equation here. I'm just gonna focus on the regular highlights. Am I crazy for thinking that the size isn't even really doing anything? Maybe they're going the wrong way? I think they were just going the wrong way.
Oh, hello
Oh my gosh,
there.
hi Shrek! In order to snooze, you must parry your alarm clock with a pot lid. It's a very funny looking little device too. I'm gonna try this. Like that. You hope. Oh my god. You hope that they make a Metroid pack that's just Ridley screaming for Metroid Fusion. Oh my god. That would be insane. Hmm. That's a little bit too little. I think maybe taking the middle ones and having them be a little bit off. No. Hmm. Hope it blows up the alarm speakers like it did the GBA. That would be good. I would love that. I look at it and I'm like, some people who know more about technology are gonna do some crazy shit with this, and I look forward to it. Like, to me, it just feels like a piece of technology that is gonna be used for ridiculous purposes. And I love that. Hmm. I want to know, Trey, and my question is how long is it going to take somebody to play Doom on it? Because that's the important question. We need to know how long it's going to take someone to play Doom. Yeah, it's the two sides of tech. Truly. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate this, and we'll do... I don't know, I'll do the star. Delete those. We'll do... So much. Okay. We'll do 1 and 2, and... No, this one should be the main one. 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. Want it to react slower. Accelerate also slower. Hmm. I want the star to be bigger. Bigger. More. It's not big enough. Is Alarmo just the Xbox Connect? Maybe. Maybe. What the hell? Where am I going? It was like, why is it doing that? I think I would just want it to look the way I want it, and then I'm gonna dial everything down a little bit. Once I have the eye looking the way I want it to, but I want to see it at its most extreme before I just sort of like tune everything down. Up on it for good fun. That's better. That's what I'm looking for with for that star. Okay. Three hours for eye physics. All right, we'll duplicate this. Cat highlight. I'm gonna change this to Iris Cat L1 and Iris Cat L2. Interesting. it's not doing what I want it to do. Maybe this one should be... Which one is which again? I think this one needs to be like... Let's try 4. It moves too fast, so I think I need to bring it down. Or maybe it's just like hitting the edges a little too fast. Hi, Bio Monster! Welcome on in. I think it's just moving too fast. I think I want to change this to like a different physics pendulum type. I'm gonna increase. Do I want a fun fact? It depends on how fun it is. I do like knowledge. It's terror time again. Running through the night. Australia has discovered a very effective way of reducing poaching. Is it having animals that will fucking kill you? I already know how badly they lost the... Was it the Emu Wars? Terror time again. This is really not working the way I want it to, and I don't know why. A while ago, they experienced an extreme drop in poaching after they started shooting poachers on sight. Well, yeah, I guess that'll do it. That's definitely not as fun as, like, I don't know, teaching kangaroos how to, I don't know. They already know how to hit really hard. Teaching kangaroos how to do a dick twist, I think that would have been pretty good. Come back to me when they teach kangaroos how to do a dick twist. That's murder! Yeah. Unless they're shooting them in the foot. Poaching is animal murder. I didn't know that... I guess Australia would have a poaching problem. I was like, I didn't know they did. They should teach the kangaroos how to do the dick twist instead, I think. I think that would solve a lot of problems. You can't teach them how to use guns, because then we'll stop having people on the earth, period. That's too much. That's too far. Tell me why. Tell me why. Mistake. I never wanna hear you say. This is Tell Me Why as, yes, it's a metal cover. It's fabulous. I never wanna hear you say. I think what I would like to do with the flame here, I would like it to be I want it to be like animated, like a, not like a flicker, but I want it to be able to go faster when there's a smile. Sparkle. Like, I want it to be set up so it's set up on angle.
Hello there.
Hello there. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Set to like the breath parameter. So angle 100 we'll do. Just to like do like a proof of concept for it. So this is gonna stutter. I would like for it to go back and forth. Oh, we have 4 and 5. Let's try that instead. Hmm. The super sidetrack, so cookies are taking forever. Where the fuck is my flower? Where's your flower? I hope you can find it. Sorry, I ate it. I don't necessarily like the movement on this one. Oh, we don't have... Okay. So we really hit like a wall. When it goes to the other side, and I'm like, I just don't want it to do that. Can we just have it not do that? Hmm. I'm like, I need a good pendulum for this. I don't know it's gonna work. Part of this is because the breath parameter doesn't really work very well on its own as the thing that does the angle. But I want it as a proof of concept more than anything. So I'm like, about it. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. Yes! That little LS curve sort of situation going on in here. Yes! Yes! That's what I want. Okay. Yeah, you can put them in the Discord's art channel. You can put them in there, and people can chat in the art channel. We have a fan art channel, and we have an art channel where you can just post like whatever art of yours in there. That's what I'm looking for with the little flame. Yes. It's so weird working with Live 2D and trying to get like a specific kind of animation curve situation. I'm like, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? And I'm like, it's working now. The little animation visualizer is so cool. This little guy, the pendulum, it is a very, very cool little device. Sometimes it confuses me, but well, honestly, the pendulum makes more sense than like the math that Zbat is covering with his big ass ears, but I am feeling terribly hungry. I'm now talking about cookies. I wanted to rig the eye. I wanted to rig the eye open, eye close, but I'm hungry. What am I gonna eat for dinner? I guess I should have curry. I made curry a few nights ago, but if I'm being honest, I didn't do a very good job making it. So I haven't really had the appetite for it. It's not bad. It's just like I usually make really good curry. And it's not really good. So I'm not like, oh, I'm so excited to eat my curry. It's so tasty. It's like, I'm like, I have to eat my curry because I made a big batch of it. And it's just not as good as I'm used to. But maybe it got better as it, you know, sat in the Tupperware. When it takes it all. It always gets better as it sits. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. And you know what? If it's not good, you know what I have for me? Cookies. I can make those cookies. That's not dinner, but I can keep it in the back of my mind as a treat that I can have if I do finish my leftovers. And me as a noted leftover hater, sometimes that's how you gotta live your life when you're a leftover hater like me. I don't even know if like a hater is the proper term for me. I just like forget about leftovers until they're like dubious and you don't want to eat them because they're dubious. All right, let's rig the eye open. I'm gonna change the maximum. Okay. What program do you use? I use Live2D Cubism. It is a program that, what did I just click on? That most people use to make VTubers. I think that there are like some other weird programs out there that you can use to make 2D VTubers. I think like Spline, I think is the name of one of them. I'm gonna turn off what's the stuff in the eye. And actually, you know what's gonna help me a lot? This face is green now. That's gonna help me. The skin tone is very close to the eye color. It's very pale, so it's kind of difficult to see what the hell I'm doing. Think I would like this shape to be down a bit more, a bit up here. Just figuring out like how I want the shape to look. It's a little crunchy. Bingo! B-I-N-G-O. Say 15? Okay, I think move this out a little bit more this way and then down a little bit. Squish it a bit more. Frames? Are you having frames? Or am I rambling to myself and just like saying weird shit that's confusing you? Because I honestly could be doing that and I wouldn't even know. I'm at that stage of the process where I'm like, I wanna rig the eyeball closing, but I should be resting myself, and I'm not doing that. Alright, I should be resting myself actually. We'll leave the model like this. We'll come back to it. Let's do our dolls before my brain is complete mush, okay? Oh no. Oh no, guys. It's a war movie. Oh no. Oh. War. What is it good for? MASH. It's that guy. I think. I don't know. Isn't there a movie about like Pearl Harbor? What? This guy's boxing? I don't know, guys. I don't know war movies. Who's that guy? That's the lady. I don't know. Courage Under Fire? I was never going to get that. What the hell? What is happening here? Is that just a bunch of water? What is happening? What is happening in this? I was also gonna guess Shape of Water. There's some fat stacks of money and some buzzers, a bunch of buzzers. Wasn't there a movie that came out where they gave people buzzers? If you hit the buzzer, it would kill somebody. But you got like $1 million or something like that. I'm gonna guess Shape of Water anyways, because it's funny. Is that Britta from Community? They got a jar of peanut butter on the table while they're playing Monopoly. What is going on here? This is that movie. This is that movie. Was it called like The Buzzer or something? This is that movie. This is that movie where if you hit the buttons, a person dies, but you get a bajillion dollars. But I don't know what the movie's called. So, button? No. I don't know. I know what the movie The Box. Okay. Sure. Whatever. I mean, I at least knew what the movie was. I just had no idea what it was called. Wordle time. It's not anime. It's never anime. Okay. What word could it be? If there's an M, it probably ends with a Y or an S. I like to guess worms. That'd be awesome if it was worms. If it doesn't end with an S, it probably ends with a... I'm guessing probably a Y. I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of a word that uses a lot of words in a convenient way. I mean, because I was just gonna guess boomy. Okay? Mommy! Oh, that'd be so funny. I feel like we could use letters a bit better than that. It could be an M. It could be like an L. You're all in on mommy? Okay, I'll try mommy. Oh my god! That shouldn't be allowed. Are you kidding me? Mommy! Mommy! That's awesome. I like it. I like it. Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, Mojo Jojo, characters in Powerpuff Girls. You motherfucker! That's not fair! That's not fair! That's fucked up. I knew that it was bait, but if you're gonna do bait, there should only be 3 and not 4. And there were 4. Foam, froth, bubbles, fizz. To blossom, to develop, to progress, to mature. Reese's, Buttercup, Witherspoon. I don't know any other Reese's, actually. A spin, a jackknife. Things that you do when you jump off of a diving board. I don't know what this last one could be. I don't know, these ones feel like something to me. No, one away? Fuck. But which one? Fuck. No! Okay, I didn't. Music publications. Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that. Ending with tableware? That's bullshit. Today's was bullshit. Except for the fact that they call this effervescence, which I do like. That one was bullshit. Full House. I just can't. All right, is it gonna be like poker or is it going to be like is it gonna be like an actual house? So what do we have in a house or in poker? Story. You see room? It says something room. Storeroom. Give me a hint. Hall. Foyer in the bottom right. Oh, okay. Pantry. Where's kitchen? Study. Office. Library. Homeroom. Wow. I didn't like that one. I didn't care for it. Synonym for close? Oh. Pastry often served with tea. Cakes. Temporary reddish dye. Sepia? No, it's henna. Droplet of sorrow, a tear. Vulnerable body part in soccer, I don't know, the knee? Fuck. Shit. My inner sanctum? Where's my music? Why is there so much music, like empty air at the end of this? Synonym for close? Oh. Shin! Your shin guards, of course! I've clearly not played a sport in a long time. Near. Scone. Honda! Okay, okay, okay. Oh my god. Close like shut. That was stupid. Near, far, wherever you are. Clearly, the Pokedoku is where I'm going to shine today. Oh god. Okay, electric final evolution. Pawmot. Electric middle evolution. Pawmi. No, Pawmo. Electric no evolution line. I don't know, dude. Deidenne. Kanto no evolution line. What's a weird one? What's a weird one? Like it like Mew or Ditto. How about like Tauros? Kanto middle evolution. Does Mr. Mime count in this case? No, it might not. I'm worried. I'm worried. Um. Um. Middle evolution. I mean, I don't want to pick a starter. I just want to pick like kind of like a Dragonair. Nidorina would have been a good one. Final evolution Kanto. Let's do Nidoqueen. Oh. Nidoqueen. Monotype final evolution? I don't know, like Muck? Is Muck just straight poison? Middle evolution monotype? Crocona! A monotype no evolution line? I want to say cast form, but like I don't know if that like because the other forms are like separate types. No evolution monotype. I want to think of a weird one. Ooh, I like Druddigan. That's a good one. That one was an easy one. That one was an easy one. I should have said cast form. That was the pick of the day. That was the pick of the day today. I should have said it. I love cast form. Wow. Sunny cast form was the least picked. That's awesome. Love that. I don't like his balls. You mean his boobs? His huge knockers? Open your mind. Change your perspective. Maybe. Boob sack. Exactly. Chesticles. Ever heard of them? This is Donkey Kong. This is Donkey Kong, the freeze one. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Finding some serious honkers, a real set of bed ogres, packing some double knockers, massive Dwarka Pankalas, big old time Ogre.
Take a breath there, buddy. Take a breath between, you know, I know you're excited, but jeez. He doesn't know how to fucking breathe. This is Sonic! You think I'm stupid? This is Sonic. Which one, though? God. Sonic the Hedgehog? Okay. This would go really hard in, like, a bathroom. Like, this art just hanging up above your toilet. Wouldn't it, though? It's kind of badass. I like it. Gotta go fast. Exactly. Had me chill in a bathroom. I don't know. It just has that, like, vibe to me. I don't know what other, like, part of the house I would put art of Sonic the Hedgehog in. Narutotal? Narutotal? Ooh, is that Sasuke or is that Itachi? I think it's gonna be Itachi. No, it's gotta be Sasuke. It's not Sasuke. Oh god, it's some other motherfucking Uchiha. Oh god. Here we go. There we go. The bedroom? Yeah, above the bed. Above the bed so you're looking up at it. On the ceiling, I should say. That's what I mean. Oh, let's do Poké Doll. Just the card. That's... I think that's Jigglypuff. It's not Jigglypuff. Okay. Mankey? That's a good guess. Oh, I think it is Mankey or maybe Primeape. Oh! I should have thought about the color of the card, because the color of the card indicates the type of the Pokemon. So if I thought about it a little bit harder, I think it would have been easier. Is the Fishtool worth doing today? No, I don't know what that is. Bandle. Oh! I forgot about the metal cover of this song. I love this fucking song. I can't do the Bandle under these conditions. I like this song! Hiya, Conde. Smashdle? Yeah, we'll do Smashdle first. Thank you. Classic Smashdle. Alright, I think today's character is... Ken. Alright, so we've got a man. Not human. A non-human man. Non-standard man. Not from Street Fighter. Weighs less than 103. Not from Ultimate. And is from a game newer than 1987. I'm going to go ahead and guess Olimar. Not Olimar. Game is between 2001 and 1987. Game & Watch? Is Game & Watch even considered male? Yeah, Game & Watch is old as shit. And also, I think Game & Watch is actually heavy. Which feels crazy to say, but I think he's heavy. Fox? Oh yeah, it could be a furry. I'm gonna type in Mr. Game & Watch because I want to know how heavy Mr. Game & Watch is. He does count as male. Okay, so he's not heavy. Not melee. I just wanted to know. I think that Fox is a really good guess. Yeah. I was like, oh, a furry! I forgot about furries. Well, this couldn't possibly be Fox as well, right? Is it Falco? This couldn't possibly. Is it Wolf? Or is it just gonna be Fox both times? Because, okay, it's Wolf. Okay. It's like, please don't tell me it's Fox for both of them. That would be crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot about furries. Listen, sometimes you forget where your glasses are and they're right on your face. Alright? So, it just happens. It happens to the best of us. That's Wario. That's Wario, baby. You're not gonna fool me. That's Wario. Emojis. This is Min Min. You think I'm an idiot? You think I'm an idiot? Oh, this is such a funny way to describe the arms mechanic. Blonde woman. This little, like, springy shape. And arm. That's so silly. I love that. That's Roy. Roy's our boy. Yay! Okay, now we'll do the Bandle. Okay, now we'll do the Bandle. All right, let me add him. Let me add him. 1987. The same year that Ken debuted. Wow. 152 million views. Difficulty very hard. Part 5. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Can we turn it up a little bit? It's so quiet. It's so quiet. I don't know. My immediate thought was just take my breath away from Top Gun. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit for you guys. But I don't know what it is. I got nothing. I still got nothing. I still don't know what this is. I don't know if I've ever heard it. Marvelous Living. Something Life. Beautiful Life. It was Wonderful Life. I've never heard this song in my life. Okay, whatever. We lose that one. It's fine. All right, oh, that's scary. I had it open. I had to play it. Let's see who's online that we can go and raid. Who's online? Who's online? Did you see it? The Green Goblin? Maybe. Let's go for Kiza. Kiza's playing a funny little game and complaining about Wendy's. Raid Kiza Kyun. Our raid message, as always, will be our little April car parade. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all of the support. Thanks for spending your hard-earned time with me. Thank you for the bits and the raids and the being super cool. I will be back on Saturday playing more of Casper. So if you want to see me play a terrible video game, I'm gonna be around for that. Otherwise, if you want more art, I'll be back on Monday next week to do some more art streams. I'll probably be working on this model the Wednesday after, maybe. We'll see. But thank you all for keeping me in my seat and keeping me at least a little bit on task today because it's been a struggle. And I hope I helped you get some work done today too. Take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, eat some good food, kiss the homies goodnight, and stay sexy. All right? You better stay sexy out there, okay? Bye! Bye!
Save.
Oh, God!
Do I look like
Save.
I know what a
God, please.
JPEG
Save.
is?
Save.
I just want a picture of
Save. Save.